Matt just chilling on a Friday evening, huh? Yeah, man. That's what we do. Yeah, I like to do these market recaps with my group. You know, we trade during the week. We work all week really to keep our money in our account or make more. Those are really the only two options. You're not trying to give any money back to nobody. We're trying to be on the receiving side of the market, you know? Alright, so I got it shared in one place. Let me do one more. Yo, it is unreal how slow this internet is inside of Starbucks. That is so crazy. Like I'm inside. Inside, and this thing is crawling. Alright, so I see Benjamin. What's up, Benjamin? And I know that you guys are in different locations, so I see Randy. What's happening, Randy? Kevin, Tatiana, Michael. Alright, so it's getting out there. So I got one more place I wanted to share. Hopefully I can get the page to load. Oh, Matt, you in Kentucky? How's the weather out there? You know, today we got 70 degrees in New York City. It was nice. I can't even lie. It feels good to walk around without a coat. We've been rocking bubble coats all winter. So it felt pretty good to walk around without one. Alright, I finally got this page loaded up. Oh snap. Oh, well, I thought this was about to fall. What's happening, Benjamin? How's it going? So yeah, we're gonna recap the week. This week in the market. Dave is out in Minnesota. What's happening, Dave? What's the weather like out there? Somebody was telling me that they had a blizzard. I forgot who it was. When I was on YouTube a few minutes ago, somebody was telling me that they had a blizzard where they are. It's crazy. That is so crazy. I want to get away from the cold weather right now. So I'm kind of glad that spring is here. Well, almost here, technically. But the weather is finally shifting now, so we getting there. Randy said 70 in California. Okay. That's nice. 70 is nice. We got 70 here, and I felt great today, man. Like, literally. It was like a relief. Oh, wow. 32 degrees in Minnesota? Wow. That's always crazy to me how the weather it can vary so drastically, like, you know, state to state. It's amazing. And weather, you know, it moves around. So Matt said he got windy, kind of warm but cold wind. Yeah, I know what you mean. Oh, South of Dakota and Nebraska, they had a blizzard. Wow. Wow, that's crazy, man. That is crazy. 49 degrees. Yeah, even 49, that's not too bad. You know, I can deal with that. But I mean, we were having like them 20-degree days consistently. And I'm just like, all right, enough of that. I'm tired of that. Can we take our coat off? Can we at least take our coat off? Alright, so I'm gonna share this in one more spot, and then we should be good to go. Alright, we good now. Alright. I'm about to pull a Mr. Rogers on y'all. Switch up my shades. The lighting is changing in here. Switch up my shades. There we go. Oh, come on, why is it saying I can't share this? Try it again. Try it one more again. Did it work that time? Yeah, it worked that time. Alright, cool. Alright, so I see Dylan, I see Hogan, I see Jeffrey, I see Ariel. Thought I saw Matthew just now. Yeah, I see Matthew, I see Justin. Nice. Nice. Yes, indeed. TeamAlliance is in the building. Yeah, so we had an awesome week this week. Awesome week. What I'm finding more and more, like throughout our group, there's a much higher level of consistency now than ever. You got your occasional, you know, hard-headed folks in the group, of course, but for the most part, nobody wants to lose. We don't want to lose. We're not trading to lose. We are not trading to lose no money. That looks a little better. Okay, cool. All right, Matt. Yeah, but much higher level of consistency going on in the group in general, and very, very happy to see that. Very happy to see that. I thought that this was. Oh, well, maybe it's not over there. No, it is over there. Okay. Yep. So very, very happy to see that. I see comments coming from somewhere, but I can't see the comments. Where's that? Adam said, feel like it finally clicked for me the other day. I'm like, damn, any day now. They're gonna keep moving that shit until we just. Yeah, exactly what Adam is saying. That is what I'm seeing more of. Adam is saying he's finally feeling like it's starting to click. That's what I'm talking about. Joshua said Series 300 got me on Spartan level mindset. Waiting on MRMH instead of waiting on a trade. Ooh. Man, that's hard right there. I gotta come back to that. Let me come over here real quick. See who's over here. I see Jelani. What's happening, Jelani? What's up, Benito? And I know I'm not seeing things. I saw Matthew somewhere, but I'm not seeing wherever that is. Matthew, where you at, man? I know I'm not bugging. I know I saw him on here. What's up, Lewis? Let me go back. I wanted to finish reading what Joshua wrote. Yeah, he said waiting on MRMH instead of waiting on a trade takes away a ton of anxiety and thirst. Adam said with the new clarity, it helps. 1,000%. 1,000%. And you'll know that I'm very strategic, like when I do things. So I always take into consideration, like what I like to do is I like to sit back and watch for a while. I like to watch and just see the way that everybody's moving. You know what I mean? See where people are having difficulty and what they're struggling with the most. Because once I see what you're struggling with the most, and then I see that it's not just you doing that, the clarity opens up for me, because now I have an idea of what to zoom in on and what to focus on. You know what I mean? So that opens up so much. Like, I kid you not. When we start to train, alright, I see. Why can't I find that though? Why can't I find where Matthew's at? I'm not seeing it. Alright. Hopefully the internet will start acting right and I can load these pages up. I can't see what nothing is. Okay, he on my timeline. And I'm just seeing that. Alright. Well, at least I got it up. But yeah, so it allows me to begin to focus, because I'm seeing what people are struggling with the most. And that opens up the door, like, for because now I'm able to see what someone needs within the group. I know exactly what to focus on and what to talk about. And then that's what I'm going to focus on. So by the time the clarity comes for one person, it's like domino effect. Everybody that gets into that training, they're going to see like what goes on, and it just starts opening right up. You know what I mean? So it's very powerful. It's like ping pong. It's like you feed me, then I feed you back, and then when I give it back to you, it's clearer than it's ever been. Even if you already had clarity, now it's even more clearer, which is crazy. That's crazy to me, because it always seems like, well, where it is that's like the best that we can get to. Nope. It always elevates and it goes up a notch. I mean, it's crazy right now. If you look at everything, like, I don't know if you guys have been paying attention this week in particular, but like people have been kind of letting everyone know like what their results have been. I mean, you're hearing about people not losing any trades for months. months, not like 2 weeks. We talking about months, 5 months, 6 months, 8 months. Someone else told me that they haven't lost a trade since, what are we in, March? They didn't lose a trade since January. Come on, man. And I'm like, okay, alright, cool. Oh, that's nice. My wife made a reservation for some dinner. I like that. We just walk right in. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like, she knows me very well. Yeah, but Adam said it's like seeing the stitches on a fastball. Ooh. Did y'all hear what that? Jesus. This is why I love the lives, because this is when the nuggets come. He said the clarity is like seeing the stitches on a baseball. And not just a baseball, he said on a fastball. So in other words, you seeing the stitches on the ball as the ball is moving? That means you seeing it doesn't get any clearer than that. You got some old Superman vision. But this is the way that it is, man. Like it just continuously gets better. It elevates. There we go. Jesus, fine. Now I can see some of the other comments. Matthew said, Major League. I see Ken is on here too. Oh, Ken said since he joined us his first watch party. Yeah, man. Every week we come and celebrate what we did for the week. My wife is funny. She calls. I'm in the middle of a live and she called on my phone. No, this internet is real shabby in here. Alright. Benito, what's happening, man? Yeah, Benito is another one. Benito, how many months now have you been going now for without a losing trade? It's like 5 months now, right? Come on, man. Come on. Like the level that we dealing with now is crazy. Because now you're beginning to see, and I have been wanting to talk about this. What's up, Rico? Adam said George Gershwin in the background. Yeah, you know it. I think that's Ella Fitzgerald. That's Ella singing now. I love Ella Fitzgerald. I love Ella Fitzgerald, Nancy Wilson, Sarah Vaughan, of course Billie Holiday, Betty Carter. I go hard with music. And she's singing Someone to Watch Over Me. Y'all know the vibes. Ain't no telling what's gonna come on. But yeah, so it's a lot, man. What I was trying to say a moment ago is that now at this point, it's like we like a year and change into training, right? Now you're starting to see the results pop of people that have been training for, a period of time already. So when you see and you hear those types of results, that's what I'm expecting to happen. The reason that you're just hearing about it is because you needed the time for people to move through each phase of what it is that we're doing. You know what I mean? Like, so, and I'm going to talk more about this also, about the different phases that go on. But there are phases that go on that each person goes through. When you decide that you want to pursue this and you want to learn the skill, the ability to trade the financial markets, make your own money, create your own paycheck, once you make that decision, you're now involved in a training process that begins primarily with you. It's like you have to internalize the things that are necessary for you to be successful in the first place. Out the gate, this is why I talk about it in training. You're gonna have to have patience, and you're gonna have to have discipline. It's not optional. Like, if you don't have those two things, you're set up to lose immediately. So I know that a lot of people come into training, from an existing world of trading. Some of you come from Forex. Some of you come from even other markets. Like Barry used to trade futures. He's been trading for years. He's been trading longer than me. There are people that are in training that have been trading longer than me, and they're now learning how to be patient and disciplined when it comes to dealing with the market. And you're talking about 15, 20 plus years later. So, for those of you that are new, like when you guys are coming into this training, the way that you come into this training now is so insane, because you're coming in without any of the fluff. You're coming in without any of the nonsense, any of the things that are going to distract you and deter you from just learning the skill and being able to execute the skill. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. Like Rico, he said he got 10 years in the Forex market. Come on, man. There's a lot of experience in the group, so, that's why when people come here, they know that it's real. Everything that we talk about is real. Like, literally, how easy it is to lose. The fact that you've been just losing consistently because you don't have patience. You're going to lose because you're not disciplined enough to not do anything until the market gives you the money. Stuff like that. That's real. That's real deal Holyfield right there. And it's a lot. That's a lot. That is a lot. Oh, I see what it did. It's like it shared the watch party like 3 times on my timeline. That's crazy. But whatever, it's cool. Yeah. Let me go into these comments real quick. I know, right, Adam? Ella singing on Gershwin. Don't get no better than that. Yeah, this is Starbucks, Rico. Dave said he got 5 years in Forex and futures. So you see what I mean? Like, there's no shortage of experience that people may have in trading, but the simple fact is that just because you've been trading for a long time, it doesn't mean that you've elevated yourself to the point where you're consistently profitable. And that's where you have to get to. It's like, in order for you to continue to do it and for it not to just be a hobby or something that, you're still trying to figure it out. Like, you're just still trying to figure out and trying to navigate your way through. And it's taking you years. It's taking you a long time. Once you come here, it's all over. Like, all of that is finished. You come here, you are going to learn exactly what you need to work on. Because you got to understand, like, trading is not about a strategy or a method. It's not about a system that you buy. It's not about some signals that somebody's giving to you. It's not about me giving you signals. I ain't going to give you signals. That doesn't work, first of all. Secondly, it's not about you buying a strategy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not buying into something that is temporary and artificial. Because that's what strategies and methods are. They're just temporary ways, or is that what I was trying to say? Temporary ways to curve fit the market for a short period of time. And then when the market switches up, it's over. It don't work no more. You start losing. So that goes on all the time. You know what I mean? So that's why those things don't work. And the alternative, and this is, when I'm saying this, I'm talking about people that are outside of TeamAlliance. The alternative to that, if you decide not to go that route and you don't want to deal with strategies and buying signals and all of that, the only alternative is to study the market yourself and try to figure it out. But that presents a problem too, because you're not going to run into understanding actual market behavior, because that's not what's taught. Like, if you're coming from a Forex background, you know what it is with Forex. Look at the indicators that they give you on the platform. They give you 20 to 30 indicators that the platform comes with. It's like, okay, why is everybody using the same indicators? So we all use the same indicators. Everybody should be winning if it works, right? But that's not the case. You got all these indicators on the platform, but you still losing. So explain that. You see what I'm saying? So that's why going about it that, I just was talking about Billie Holiday. There she go right there. That's why going about it that way is not going to work. It's just not going to work, period. And people realize that when they finally come into training with us. So it's powerful stuff. What's happening, Devin? Adam said, plus you're getting a legit team of people all helping each other and supporting. Yes. I'm going to tell y'all now, like, the reason that the training is where it is now is because of everyone. If it wasn't for people not understanding certain things and having difficulty with certain things, like the fact that you run into an issue and you run into something that you don't comprehend, it forces me to focus in on that. And when I focus in on it, that's when the clarity opens up and comes. You see? So by the time the clarity comes, I'm always in a mindset where I'm reverse engineering the process. So if I see that you have a difficulty understanding something that's basic, I'm going to reverse engineer the process from the perspective of you having that problem. So in other words, I'm trying to get into your brain to see, all right, you're seeing it like that. Well, why are you seeing it like that? Like why are you seeing it like that? And then when I see it, I can reverse engineer it from your perspective. And when it comes back out, the clarity comes so that you understand it. And because you're not the only one that didn't understand that, there were other people also that didn't understand. That clarity is there for them as well. And the next thing you know, it's a part of what it is that we do as a group. And the training continues to elevate. So each time it's like it steps up because of someone having difficulty and not understanding something about what we do. That opens up the door to me being able to reverse engineer the process and find the clarity, and then that clarity opens it up for all of us. And then next thing you know, we got even more, success, because we're seeing things, and not just seeing things as far as individually, but we're collectively seeing everything kind of the same way. Even though we're individuals, we're seeing it all from the perspective of how we should be seeing the market. Just like how we talk about things now. I'll give you an example. Now you hear me saying a lot of, accept what the market gives you. Respect it. Like I'm saying this consistently now, all the time. Allow the market to be the market. It's like, well, what do you mean by all of that? Like, what are you saying? And what I'm saying is exactly what it sounds like. Let the market be the market, because the market is going to be the market anyway. So you might as well not experience the wrath of the market. Like, stay on the good side of the market. Well, how do you do that? Don't play with the market. Don't trade when the market is telling you not to trade. That's how you stay on the good side. You get on the bad side, you want to play games, that's when the market will tear you up. And I don't have to tell you that. Like, you know that that's what's going to happen. Because some of you still do it. Some of you do it and get toe up and just be like, I don't know why I'm still doing it. But I will say that it's happening less and less. So it's just like how we look at everything. You know, we talk about dominance and all of that. You know, like, we want to see something take place the majority of the time. That's what's going to happen as far as the collective success of the group. Eventually, you're not going to have anybody doing anything crazy. Everybody's going to be on the same page, and then you'll just see the results from the success. And look at the vibes. Who comes on? Yes, see who came on, right? What's up, Damien? Yo, the vibes here is crazy, man. I was just tapping into that energy, and there it is. Let me see what Jeffrey just said. He said videos 301 and 305 I feel has taken me to the next level of confidence and has allowed me to practice my patience confidently. Jelani said, after this week's training, light bulbs turned on for me all over. I hope it happened like that for everyone else as well. And it was very crazy this week, because at the beginning of the week, I didn't know, you know, that it was going to turn into a series of trainings. I knew that 301 was going to be the go-to training. I didn't know it was going to be the 300s. You understand what I'm saying? Like, we got 5 solid trainings just as of right now. That is like, if you just put them on rotation and watch them repeatedly, just watch them over and over and over and over again. Oh my goodness. The level of focus that it brings you to is crazy. You know, I got OCD. Looked like my hat was crooked, so I gotta fix that. You see the new camo style, right? You like that? Got the camo. Davey said, I guess you were calling my name. My ears were burning. I see Leon. She said, so far so good. Leon's joined us this week. I think Leon's just started. Leon, did you just start yesterday? Either yesterday or the day before. It might have been yesterday. You know, and that's what I love. There's no training tonight. It's Friday, so the market is closed. We'll be back on training on Sunday evening. We will be back at it on Sunday. Right, that's Matthew backing it up. He said no training tonight on any night that the market is closed. But let me actually rephrase that. There is training. It's in the playlist. 301 to 305. So there you go right there, Kim. 301 to 305. Yep. Watch those videos, man. Yeah, so Leon's, he just joined last night. I know, man. I know, Kent. And you get right back into the swing of things. When you watch the videos in the playlist, watch specifically number 301 to 305. Don't even go back to any other videos before that. Just focus on 301 to 305. Yep, 301 to 305. Yeah, but it's pretty heavy stuff, man. This is pretty heavy stuff. Yes, sir. Yep, you got it. So what did you guys do this week as far as your results? I think this week, I want to say, I think I was 3-0 this week. You know, I have a hard time remembering because every day is like the same day to me. So y'all gotta forgive me. I see Melissa. Hey, Melissa. Benito said, MRMH will take you to a new level if you let it lead you. Amen. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. And if you notice the way that the trainings are these past few days, you know, starting with 301, all it's doing is really getting you to fully understand what MRMH is and why you need to wait for that. That's literally all you need to wait for. You wait for that, man, my hat is crooked. Straight now? Alright, straight now. Sorry about that. If you wait for that, you literally don't have to concentrate as much on trying to work on your patience and your discipline. You understand what I mean by that, right? Patience and discipline are both built into MRMH. They're built in. So if you feel like you're having a hard time with your discipline, the answer is MRMH. If you just follow that, your discipline will automatically, it's going to shoot up. Your patience automatically, going to shoot up. Why? Because they are both built into that. You don't have permission to do anything in the market without it. So whatever it is that you keep doing, right, Damien? Whatever you keep doing that's deviating away from that, you're going to stop doing that because that's all you're waiting for. You're only waiting to see MRMH, and you know that you observe that. You don't actually trade that. You have to look at that. You have to see it. You don't trade it. And that's going to be the difference. That is going to be what elevates you to where you need to go. See, Benito said he was 2-0. You realize what 2-0 means? Yo, if you let's say you was 2-0 every 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks you're 2-0, and then on the other 2 weeks out the month you're 1-0. So do the math on that. That's 6-0 every month, right? 6 trades. How many trades are on the spreadsheet? Do the math and find out how many trades are on the spreadsheet that we follow now, the 36-week one. It's 108 trades. 108. If all you were doing was going 6-0 every month, just like I said, 1-0, 2-0, 1-0, 2. If that's all you were doing, and that's likely not what's going to happen because the market gives us more than that. I'm just saying. I'm trying to put it in perspective for you. 6-0 every month over the span of a year is 72 trades. The spreadsheet is only 108. You 3/4 of the way through the spreadsheet in the first year. And if you don't understand what that means, look at the spreadsheet and look at what I mean by where you're going to be 72 trades later, according to the spreadsheet. And we talking about starting with $100 in your account and just building up your account only on the basis of waiting for MRMH, which is the market to give you permission to make money. If that's all you did, you are literally talking about positioning yourself for having financial freedom in your first year. We're talking about financial freedom. Financial freedom. Financial freedom means time freedom. Come on, man. Come Come on, that's why the training is nothing to be played with, man. It's not a game. It is not a game. Adam said there wasn't a trade for me when I was able to look at the charts this week. That's all right. See that? Just accept it. Damien said I was like 20-2, back to square one, no comments, just delaying my own process, and I'm not crying about it. I'm just sharing, and it's good to share. It's good to share. It's good to go back and watch the repeat of the videos and all of that. Like, just, when you watch the repeats of the trainings and you watch the repeats of when you on live and all of that, and you seeing what it is that you're sounding like during that time, when you transition and you begin to stop doing certain things, when you watch those former things that you were doing, you get proud. Like, you get proud of yourself. You get proud of yourself, and you begin to realize, like, wow, I'm actually doing it now. Because you can see that you're progressing, you're actually elevating, and you're moving up. Because you are dealing with yourself, but you're allowing something to help you deal with yourself. What is that something I'm talking about? MRMH. I'm trying to tell you, MRMH is the answer to everything that you have a problem with. Everything. So if you make it a rule that you're only going to follow MRMH, your results with everything are going to change. And I'm not even talking about just trading. I'm talking about life. Your life results will change because MRMH has patience and discipline built into it. Come on, man. Come on. Oh, what up, James? It's cool, man. It's cool. You ain't miss nothing. You didn't miss nothing. Let me go back in the comments. Ken is saying, Mark, quick question for you. I've noticed that NADEX has touch brackets now. Have you tried that, or has the group, or is it just solid on the 5-minute binaries? Yeah, we just strictly 5-minute binaries. We don't need nothing else. Matthew said 108. Right, 108 trades on that spreadsheet. Bingo, 72 weeks. 50 contracts. Come on, man. Telling you. Matthew said taking one trade, two trades, and so on. Exactly. And I mean, just last week we had 2 days where there were clusters of trades. And when I say clusters, what I'm referring to is when there's an abundance of trades that come after MRMH. In other words, let's say you get 2 trades that set up. That happened twice in a week. It happened twice. So that means that was 4 trades right there on 2 days. So you don't have to do nothing to deviate away from what we do at all. If all you did was just wait for the MRMH, all of your problems, all of your issues and concerns is a wrap. It's all over. It's all over. Somebody is messaging me on text. I know because I keep seeing a flash over here. Hold on. Okay. Alright, that's Jeremy. James said, I do push-ups, sit-ups, and squats after every trade. Reflect, meditate. Damn, my internet is real shabby in here. Reflect, meditate, and keep a journal. That helps too. Just throwing that out there. That's awesome, man. That is awesome. I mean, like, you know, the little things that you do just to keep yourself sharp, and, you know, whatever you have created for yourself, that's part of your process. All of that is effective, and it works, and it helps. Because anything that's going to keep you focused on sticking to the one thing that we stick to, that's what you need to focus on. That's what you need to do. Like, some people got to do little things to not get distracted. If I don't care what it is, it can be anything. Whatever that little thing is that you need to do, you need to do that so that you can remain focused. Some people got to pace back and forth. They gotta, like, they can't be still. They got to move back and forth. If that's what you got to do what you got to do. Alright, Jeremy's ready to go. He's ready to start training. I'm over here typing 100 words a minute, baby. I told you I learned how to type when I was younger, right? I taught myself how to type 100 words per minute. Nowadays, all you gotta do is copy and paste, though, for the most part. So just copy and paste faster. Alright. Damon said, I believe in this, otherwise this would have been out of the window a while ago. Working hard on myself, the dedication and patience of my fellow teammates helps me get back on track. Sometimes you simply need to eat some humble pie, as Stacy says. Very true. I mean, most of the time, you'll find that pain is self-inflicted. You know, not having control of your actions and your reactions. Because action and reaction compounds on top of action. When it's just 10 times worse when you're the one doing it. When you're the one that's inflicting pain on yourself, it's worse, because it's like, well, damn, you always with yourself. It's not even like you could get away. You know what I'm saying? If it was somebody else that was inflicting the pain on you, at least you could get away from them so that you wouldn't have that pain inflicted. But you can't get away from yourself. You can't get away from yourself. You got to deal with yourself all the time. So if you are inflicting pain on yourself, you really need to lean on the example of how not to do that. And that is what you have with us. Like, you're a part of TeamAlliance. So the fact that you're with us means you're constantly in an environment where we're not doing that. We're learning how not to inflict self-pain. Or learning how not to self-inflict pain, however you want to say it. We're learning how not to do that all the time. Like, that's all we train to do. You see what I'm saying? So because of that, you have there's nothing else here other than that. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Nothing is here that's feeding your desire to self-inflict pain. Everything here is no, don't do that. No, don't do that. No, it's just constant no, don't do that. That's all you keep hearing all the time. So eventually, by staying in the environment, you will get tired of self-inflicting your pain, because you're seeing that nobody else is doing that, and nobody else wants to do that, and nobody wants you to do that. It's only a matter of time before you stop. Like, I already know that. I know that you're going to stop. I don't know when you're going to stop. Only you know that. As a matter of fact, you don't even know that. You don't know when you're going to stop. You're just going to stop. That's how it goes. When you're dealing with yourself, you just got a cold turkey. Like, it's no 12-point. What is it? Like, you know how people be going into like Smokers Anonymous and Alcohol Anonymous and all that. Ain't none of that. There's none of that. The closest that you get into that is the fact that you're in a group of people that don't do any of the things that you keep doing. And not only that, but it's like nobody's perfect. Not to say that nobody's gonna deviate away from things at some point. Of course, you know that that's gonna happen sometimes. But the ability to self-correct and to get immediately back on track, like, you're a part of the environment where that's all we doing. That's all we doing all the time. All right, Dave. Have a good weekend, man. Have a good weekend. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. He said, I'm sure that you were there once upon a time. Of course. Of course. That's exactly why I'm never gonna go back. It's like it's amazing, man. It's amazing. Once you overcome something, you become the conduit for other people to overcome the same thing. That I think that's what goes on. Like, that's just how life is designed. You know, once you have overcome something, it's your duty to help other people overcome. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't. I can't stop doing this if I wanted to. If I wanted to stop, I wouldn't be able to stop. That's the point I'm at now. I couldn't stop if I wanted to. Like, it's in my DNA. That's it. James said, make money, build business, build yourself. That's it. And understand, like, don't think for a minute that that's not what this is. This is your business. Like, you're literally building your business by building this skill. This is a lifetime skill that you always have, that ain't never gonna go nowhere. And it's always going to continue to grow. And you're in an environment where you are continuously able to elevate. So whatever you need, it's already here. When you watch them trainings and you just watch what's going on all the time, try and go there. Huh? Right there? Thank you. Davey said his business is closed. Well, it should be closed for the weekend at least. At least for the weekend. Yeah, man, get in the training videos, man. Get in the training videos. Alright, so we got dinner reservations. I gotta get up out of here.
Yeah, that's
Get up out of here. So I appreciate y'all as always, as usual, for coming on. Another excellent market recap. And we'll be back on training, of course, on Sunday night. And that's it, man. That is it. Always appreciate you guys, man. Always. I'll holler. Oh, I'm probably doing hibachi too, by the way. For you foodies. Hibachi night. Alright, y'all. I holla. Peace.